What's up, everybody? Well, all flights are grounded everywhere. There's some kind of mass outage going on. And what else is there? There's crazy stuff happening. I can't get into my bank because of this outage. So because of this outage, I can't get into my bank, and so many other systems are down everywhere. Flights are down. What are they trying to cover up? Are we going full tinfoil hat at this point in this country? In fact, let me flip my hat around. Look at that. We're going tinfoil hat. How about that? Is that what we're doing? Because something's up. Everything's down. People are like, oh, this happens all the time. No, it does. All the flights are grounded everywhere. My bank doesn't work. My bank's saying technical difficulties. Blah blah blah. Last month it was 17,000 auto dealerships were down for 2 weeks due to a huge hack where they paid the people the ransom money. I don't even know if everybody knows about that. You couldn't service a car, nothing like that. That was 3 weeks of that, and you couldn't. All the dealers were down, like almost all of them, like 80% of the dealerships. And now this week an outage where all the flights are grounded and you can't get into your bank in some cases. Yeah. So what's happening? I wonder. Or is this just happen? Oops! Like this just happened to happen, guys. I guess. I don't know. Almost like a worldwide pandemic, man-made virus that came out during the last year of Trump's presidency. It's just a little weird how these things happen, you know. But interesting. I wonder what the reason for it is. But everything's still down, and I still can't transfer money, and which I don't have a lot, but I needed to pay an electric bill, a couple other bills to make sure that everything don't get shut down in my house, and I can't do it. And so yeah, I'm kind of freaked out because the weekend's coming. So, and this is only a minor outage in a way, although it's a minor outage. That's what they said. I don't know if that's minor when all the flights are all grounded everywhere and nobody can do anything. So, but it's a minor outage. Nothing to see here, nothing to worry about, minor outage. The president was just shot at. That was probably a hoax, the left says. Yep, there's nothing to see anywhere. It's all normal, guys. Everything's normal. Anyway, I'm loving it. What's next? What's next, guys? It'll be good. I'm pumped to see what's next. I'm hoping for the crazy. Bring it on, baby. Oh my God, is it going to get good? It's going to get so good. This is why wrestling, it's so hard to watch wrestling, because it's like, is this going to be, you know, wrestling's supposed to make you escape the reality of the world and stuff like that. And, you know, years ago it did, because the world was a little monotonous and kind of shitty, but, you know, at least I'll get to relax on a Monday night, you know, that sort of thing. But now, everything's kind of shitty and really shitty and scary. And so shitty and scary that you almost can't identify with the entertainment show. And then on top of that, the real world is so insane that you're just like, wow. I don't know what it is, but this stuff doesn't entertain me as much as the world. We're literally watching the world fall apart. England's on fire right now. These fucking people are on fire. Last night, Hulk Hogan ripped off his shirt and said Trumpomania was going wild. It was crazy. Kid Rock was there. That was weird. Like, I didn't really watch everything, but it was just a lot of crazy. I don't know what timeline this is that we're living in right now. Everybody always says that, and I've said it before. I don't know what timeline we're in right now, but boy, is it fucking crazy. This has got to be the weirdest time of our life, at least my life, you know, of being here on this planet for 40 years. This is definitely the weirdest time. But it's like a culmination or amalgamation of like everything that we've ever been scared of, feared, loved, or enjoyed are all kind of like mixing together in some kind of fucking craziness. Like, oh, like they haven't gotten Back to the Future yet. Back to the Future is the only thing that's left. as far as I'm concerned. I think that's a symbolic message that we have time travel available, and we could all be time travelers if we wanted to be, and soon that will be disclosed. I believe that. But like everything else they've destroyed, you know what I mean? But if they could, they would destroy Back to the Future too. They'd be like, oh, guess what? We're doing a reboot of Back to the Future. Marty is now actually a trans terrorist who needs to go back in time and end Trump so that the world changes. And then somebody's like, well, Biff in Back to the Future 2 is kind of a representation of Trump at the time. That's what they wanted. And so like we should just do Biff. And then someone is like, no, it's not Biff though. I understand that. We're really gonna do Trump. Like and then you're like, what? And then they make it so he wasn't born. And then they go back even further and they try to kill all the white people on the planet in Back to the Future. And then Back to the Future, Marty or Marta as he's called, as they are called now. It's not Marty, it's not Martha, it's Marta, and it's they and them. Marta goes back in time, ends Trump, ends this timeline, and then goes back and then kills all the white people somehow. And then they call the planet Wakanda, and that's how the movie ends. And it's called, it's not Back to the Future anymore. It's called Back to the Future Saves the World. And then you watch this, no matter who you are, you watch this and you're fucking horrified. Whether you're, white, black, or any race or anything, and you watch this and you go, wow, that's fucking crazy. This isn't the Back to the Future I remember or I wanted to see. I wanted to see like hoverboards and the DeLorean and the Doc and Marty at some point, and then maybe a new group of people, and they've got to go back in the future somehow. And like it would be really cool maybe, but I'm concerned about it. But this is beyond my wildest nightmares. And oh my God. And then you get in a bathtub and kill yourself, and that's really what they wanted anyway. And so that's the timeline we're living in, where they basically want to do everything they can to get you to go in a bathtub and kill yourself, like the menorah guy did in the movie and book It. That's what they want you to do. Anyway, guys, I gotta go because I'm doing a video shoot right now at an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese. I'll see you guys later. Stay hard. Leave a super thanks if you want. Later.